Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go, broken halos that used to shine. Angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way. Come to teach us, then to leave us, to find some other soul to save. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go, broken halos that used to shine, broken halos that used to shine. Don't go looking for the reason. Don't go asking Jesus why. We're not meant to know the answers. They belong to the by and by. Oh, they belong to the by and by. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go, broken halos that used to shine, broken halos that used to shine, broken halos that used to shine, broken halos that used to shine. All right, a little Chris Stapleton for you to get us kicked off. Good evening, and welcome to the third installment of the Almond House Music Night, sponsored by the BoStrong Foundation. My name is Jim Mitchell, and I am a board member of the BoStrong Foundation. Tonight I'm going to be your host. We got a whole eclectic array of music for you, everything from more country a little bit later. We got some singer-songwriter stuff coming up, some classic rock, just a kind of a cool eclectic mix going tonight. And before I go any further, I just want to kind of mention below the screen here on YouTube, on the YouTube event, is a link to the BoStrong Foundation's website, and I'd encourage you to check that out. You can feel free to do that whenever you like. Of course, we'd love you to keep watching, but whatever you like. So once again, like I said, my name is Jim Mitchell, and yeah, so we're gonna move on with the night. And before we do that, we'd like to turn it over to our founders, Buddy and Kathy Oliver. Just one second.
Hi guys, we're Kathy and Buddy Oliver. We're two of the founders of the BoStrong Foundation. We created the BoStrong Foundation in memory of our son Bo, who died at the age of 20 from Ewing sarcoma. Bo was an amazing musician and considered music to be very much a part of his treatments. So we have partnered with Ullman to create the BoStrong Music Room.
Music Room is set up to be a healing space for people that are staying at the house, whether you are a musician or you just like to listen to music or you just want a place to escape even. It's just a place to go down in there and just experience healing, whether it's through music, relaxation, meditation. There's a computer down there. Any of the instruments, feel free to pick up and play. If you're not familiar with the organization, Wednesdays we usually come out and we host a dinner and a BoStrong music night. So that's what's coming up. Since we have to do this virtually, we didn't want to leave anything out. So here it is, some friends of ours that have pitched in, put some music together, and we hope you enjoy.
Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Barb Moran, and when I found out about the BoStrong Foundation and the fact that it's bringing holistic health information and music to people, I thought it was a wonderful combination. Actually, it's kind of the same thing. Healing to me, I've been in holistic healing for about 10 years now, and what I've learned is that the secret to healing is harmony, balance of body, mind, and soul. When you hear the right music, it connects right to your soul. Settles your body, brings about that balance, allows you to be present, allows you to be right here, right now. That's healing. That's the magic of it. So I'd like to introduce Rob Fahey, a good friend who has provided lots of musical healing for our family for many years. Rob Fahey.
Hi, I'm Rob Fahey. I'm going to play a few songs for you guys. I'm honored to be asked to play for the BoStrong Foundation. And I'd like to start out with a song for a friend of mine there at the BoStrong Foundation, for Bill Moran. Bill, this is for you and all of your friends. It's called Ashes. Here's a little song from my past, and I hope some of you remember this one. It's called Raised on the Radio. 1956, when the DJ broke to play us something new. Hearts broke, hearts skipped, and we knew that this was made for me and you. When he told us he was lonely, he was speaking from the heart. I was much too young to know him, but I knew it was the start. 'Cause I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio, just an all-American boy. I found my favorite toy, Michelle, Lady Jane. Well, I fell in love with girls I never met, and I learned to play guitar while the other boys were busy learning math. But all the simplest equations never add up very far. All of my musical persuasions kept me reaching for the stars. 'Cause I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio, just an all-American boy. I got my favorite toy, and I was raised on the radio. I was raised on the radio, remembering when times were bad. Love is all we need, and love was all we had. Nineteen 64, when the DJ broke to play us something new. I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio, just an all-American boy. I got my favorite toy, 'cause I was raised on the radio. I was raised on the radio, just an all-American boy. Yeah, I got my favorite toy, 'cause I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio. I was raised on the radio. So anyway, I've written a lot of songs over the years, and my daughter Kayla, it just so happens that this one is really special to her. It's her favorite song that I've ever written. And she asked me one night when she came out to one of my gigs, she said, "Dad, I absolutely love this song, but I don't know what it's about." And kind of tried to explain it to her, and I'll let you know what it's about. It sounds like it's about depression, but it's actually about optimism. The song is called "Waiting to Live," and it's about going through with all the stripes and struggles you go through in life, still believing and hanging on to that belief that the best things that are going to happen in your life are still out there waiting to happen. And the best part of your life is still out there waiting for you to grasp it. So it's called "Waiting to Live," and I'd like to send this out to all of you. it's okay. And it's alright. 'Cause I'll be away to Middle East another night. There's a lust in the lights, and left in the tail lights, still waiting for something to just been under the surface, so tired of waiting to take my hand now and take my heart, take a part of me. There's lust in the lights, and I'm left in the tail lights, just waiting for something to it's alright, and it's okay, 'cause I'll be away to Middle East another
Wow, Rob, so much. Thank you so much. That was so great, man. So great, so great. Thank you for just taking the time to do that for us. We really greatly appreciate it. I can tell from the chat that everyone at BoStrong is really very happy that you were able to do that for us. Thank you so much. You know, I remember Hammerjack's brother, or maybe some of it. I think there may have been some alcohol involved, but I think I've probably seen you there a few times over the years. So. Anyway, thanks so much. Okay, we're gonna move into another singer-songwriter friend of ours, and actually, I'll let him introduce himself to you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Bernie Drury. I am a songwriter from northern New Jersey, and I came to know about BoStrong, the group, the organization, the people, through my good friend Bill Moran, and I just wanted to send my support, my prayers, my good thoughts down to everyone there, and let you know that there's a lot of people that have you in mind, and so if you reach a point where you need someone, just reach out, because there will be people there, not just a person, but people. And I wish you peace as you navigate this. I know it's a tough road, but it's doable with the help of others. So I sent along a video that I made early in 2020, and the song has an interesting story behind it. The inspiration came from a newspaper article in 2016. I only read it in 2018. But it was about a Florida State football player who was a part of a group that was visiting local middle schools in Florida. And he went in, and they were walking around the school, and then came lunchtime, and then when they entered the cafeteria, he noticed that there was one boy who was sitting by himself at a table, and he asked the moderator that was taking them around what the story was. And she said, well, he's special needs and he sits by himself all the time. So the Florida State football player went and sat down with the boy, and everything changed. And all of a sudden, that was the cool table to sit at. And they developed a relationship, and according to the story, the boy came to Florida State games, and according to the mom, it changed his whole outlook, too, on the world. And the football player, I want to give him credit. His name is Travis Rudolph, and according to Google, he is playing in Canadian Football League, and he is someone to be celebrated, because in my mind, the moral is that sometimes you can make a big difference in someone's life by just sitting down at their table. So the name of the story is Reach Out. I hope you like it. And again, I'll keep all of you in my prayers. God bless.
See the lonely boy sitting at a table by himself. Who will help this lonely boy? As a way that he can cope, turns inside, away from hope. Then no one knows he's a lonely boy. Loneliness can be healed, but it takes you and it takes me. What will we do for this boy? Let's join him at his table, this lonely boy. See the lonely girl, she feels like no one hears her. So she curls inside her lonely world. Waiting for a hand to reach out. Isn't this what we've been taught about? Don't let time run out for this lonely girl. Loneliness can be healed, but it takes you and it takes me. What will we do for this girl? Let her share her story, this lonely girl. We've stopped looking up, forgotten what it means to look in someone's eyes and say, you matter to me. This can be a lonely place if everyone hides in their own space. What a waste, such a lonely world. Time for us to make a stand, find someone who needs a helping hand. That's the plan to heal this lonely world. Loneliness can be healed, but it takes you and it takes me. Here's what we'll do for our world. We can bring it to an end. Let's bring it to an end. If we all reach out to a friend, it'll be a better world.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much, Bernie. Really appreciate that. Great song. You know, I've been preparing for tonight. I've listened to that probably a dozen times, and I love it every time. So I can't get enough of it. Actually, it's a great song and a great story too. Thanks so much for sharing your heart with us. We really appreciate it. Speaking of sharing your hearts, I want to tell you a little bit about myself now to kind of talk a little bit about my connection with BoStrong. First of all, I am a cancer survivor myself. I was diagnosed in 2012, and I've been in complete remission since 2016. And I'm doing very well. I'm on maintenance, but I'm doing very well. But prior to my diagnosis, I was supporting the Allman Foundation, actually, within their Support Through Sport group, doing a lot of endurance kind of races and so forth. And when I got diagnosed, I'd been supporting Allman for a number of years, and then I got diagnosed in 2012, and then I reached out to them and said, hey, I got this diagnosis. Can you help me? And they did. They came alongside of me. They found me doctors. They got me to see specialists. And I'm not a young adult, and I wasn't in 2012 either. So I really owe them a gratitude, and I felt like, I need to keep giving back. When I get through this journey, when I beat this thing, I'm going to keep giving back. So I had a stem cell transplant in 2014, and about a couple years later, I decided to do a little thing called Key to Keys, which is a endurance event. It is a week-long bike ride from Baltimore, Key Highway, Baltimore, down to Key West. And it was on that particular journey, experience as they call it, that I met Kathy Oliver. And by extension, I met Buddy Oliver. And when I heard their story about Bo, I had an instant connection, probably because music is so near and dear to me as it was to him. And I think that's what kind of drew me to them, and to be part of their lives, and to be part of what it meant to be a healer, if you will, in this world of cancer. Not that I'm a faith healer necessarily, but I think music heals. As Bo is often fond of saying, music did more for me than chemo ever did for my healing. So I just have to say that I just love the Olivers so much, and they approached me. I started doing these music nights on Wednesdays, and some of you who are new to this may not know this, but we usually, prior to COVID times, we were providing music in the space, in the house on Wednesday nights, like Buddy talked about before, and we can't do that anymore. But I started doing that when we were able to, and I did that a few times. And one of those evenings I was in there along with Bill Moran, who you've heard a lot about tonight, and Jim Buckley, who you will see later. We were asked to be part of the board, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we love music, and music is healing. Music can truly be a part of any holistic approach to healing, and we just love it so much. So when I was asked to be on the board, I didn't hesitate. Of course I'm going to be on the board. They wanted me to wait and think about it, but I didn't have to think about it. I was going to be on the board. So that's what got me here. And I'm kind of a techie guy, so I agreed to take on this endeavor of doing these virtual music nights, because I kind of dig it. I kind of dig being doing all the techie stuff and pushing the buttons. So just want to remind you too, while I'm at it, the description below here, down below the screen, has the link to the Allman Foundation. Please have a look, go click it, have a look at what we are about, and react to it however you see fit. Okay. And we also do have our presence on social media, so Facebook, Twitter, those kinds of things. Just look us up there. Just search for BoStrong, and you'll find them. You'll find us. So, anyway, you see, I got my guitar back here with me. I think I'm going to do another song for you myself. One of my favorite groups of all time is the Bare Naked Ladies, and here's a little-known song by them called "Light Up My Room." Hydrofield cuts through my neighborhood. Somehow that always just made me feel good. I can put a spare bulb in my hand, light up my yard. Late at night when the wire's in the walls, sing in tune with the din of the falls. I'm conducting it all while I sleep to light this whole town. If you question what I would do to get over and be with you, lift you up over everything, light up my room. There's a shopping cart in the ravine. The foam on the creek is like popping ice cream. Field full of fires that is always on fire to light my way home. There are luxuries we can't afford, but at our house we never get bored. We can dance to the radio station, plays in our teeth. Question what I will do to get over and be with you, lift you up over everything, light up my room, my room. Hydrofield cuts through my neighborhood. Somehow that always just made me feel good. I can put a spare bulb in my hand, light up my yard, light up my yard, light up my yard, light up. All right, little tune from the Bare Naked Ladies. Okay. Now we're going to hear from Jim Buckley, who is another one of our board members. I mentioned his name a few minutes ago. Now, Jim is typically a man of very few words, but the music he makes kind of speaks for itself. So what you're about to see is a piece that he put together with a band that he's been a longtime member of, a band called Girl Friday. There's 4 members of this band. You will see 3 pictured and 1 not, and you'll understand why when you see it. Just for technical reasons and other reasons, the 4th band member couldn't make it, but his audio tracks are there, so at least you'll hear the whole thing. But anyway, here's Girl Friday.
I've been a bad
All right, thanks. I'm laughing because, like I said, I've been spending a lot of time with these videos, and it cracks me up every time that Brian's kid kind of walks behind him in the background, not even realize what's going on. And Brian just kind of smirks. Yeah, there he is. Oh well. It's those things that make this whole business kind of fun. Even though that wasn't live, it's still kind of live, right? Live music is live music, so we do what we can. So anyway, thanks so much, guys. Thanks, Brian and Karen and Jim and Frank. Even though Frank wasn't pictured, he was drumming his heart out. So thanks so much. Okay, so I got one more for you myself. This is a timeless classic from Pearl Jam. And the funny thing about this song is a lot of people don't really know the name of the song. Most people think it's called Hearts and Thoughts, or Hearts and Thoughts They Fade Away, or something like that. But those of you who are Pearl Jam nerds like me probably know that it's actually called Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. Those lyrics don't show up anywhere in the song, but that's the name of it. So anyway, we're going to do that. I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar yet can't seem to place it. Cannot find the candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up to me. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen this place, but no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints slowly erasing. You wouldn't recall. I'm not my father. It's odd when you're stuck upon the shelf. I change by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's why no one wants to see. I just want to scream hello. My God, it's been so long. Never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. Oh yeah, hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Okay, yeah, elderly woman behind the counter in a small town. So that's Pearl Jam. Okay, well that wraps it up for me for the live music. We got one more set, and this is a set that I did with a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, Libby, who, if you've watched and if you've tuned into this in the past, the two others we did in the past, you will recognize Libby. She is just one of the most talented, gifted singers I've worked with in a long time. So we were in a venue doing another gig, and we decided to record these two songs for tonight, and we're going back to the country like I promised. So here is Libby and I, otherwise known as Libby and the Salt and Peppers. That is, of course, when Jim and Buddy join us too. So we're Libby and the Salt and Peppers. You get that if you know us. Anyway, here we go.
It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss it. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. Keep my cool, play by all the rules. I swear 10 minutes ago that bottle was full. And I won't cry about love gone wrong, 'cause tears will water down this ruby red I'm sipping on. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss it. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. I went and got a new one, 'cause the other one was broken. Now this one's halfway gone, and it's barely even open. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss it. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. You may ask me where it's going, but I can't even find the hole in the bottle of wine.
The road rolls out like a welcome back to a better place than the one we're at. I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all this town I can stand. I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. This might be an easy time. There's rivers to cross and hills to climb. Some days we might fall apart, and some nights might feel cold and dark. Nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile, and I know it's worth every mile. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over. It don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over. Okay, well, that wraps it up for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out. We really, truly appreciate it. Thanks, Rob Fahey, Bernie. Thanks, Girl Friday. Just made the night. We really, really, really love that you did that for us. And you know what? We're going to do more of these, and we'd love to have, if you're interested, more stuff, more things that we can share with the folks at the Almond House. So, okay, so once again, like I mentioned, this was the third one of our virtuals. And this was a little different than the others because I live hosted, but we're probably going to end up doing a few more of these until COVID restrictions are lifted. So check back in. We'll keep you posted on our website and our Facebook page. And Almond will keep you posted as well because it's all about kind of supporting the Almond House anyway. So, and if you want to support us and if you want to know more about us, BoStrong Foundation, check out the link below. And like I said before, check out all of our sites, our social media sites, Facebook and so forth. So, got lots of things going on. So thank you once again. Be kind to one another and good night and God bless.